Hey guys, it's Adam. I'm making another video for the first time in a very long time, and I'm playing a game called X3 Terran Conflict, which is a space sim. Space sim. It is mainly focused around trade and combat.
Autopilot off.
And well, the rest I've got to really show you. Well, first things first, trading. This is all my property, or property owned, as you can see at the top. I currently have 5 factories which obviously produce goods, and then but need goods to produce. Obviously you can see here the primary resource which it needs is energy cells, and it produces silicon wafers. And obviously I'll sell these to make a profit, and I sometimes need my traders to go collect these. And oh god, I'm gonna hit asteroids.
Asteroid.
Anyway, let's see if we can actually get some combat. Oh. I've only got 15 minutes to do that, so basically I'm in pirate space at the moment, hoping to find some pirates so I can show you the basics of combat. And hopefully it's not a pirate Galleon, which is one of the biggest pirate ships, and I'm not in a massively big ship. Actually, thinking about that. Oh, let's see if he's got a mission.
You are talking?
I hate these eliminate missions because I hate anything with a time limit. Anything which says you have like 21 minutes left, and obviously that's another feature. Set to active. Basically it fast forwards time by 1,000 times, and it's quite useful, especially when you're just flying around and you really don't want to watch it. You don't want to watch it take 10 minutes to fly between sectors.
Autopilot off. Gate freedom's reach.
It's quite irritating how there's literally no pirates. Anyway, these symbols, these blue symbols, are obviously allies, or they're friendlies anyway. These ones over here, these are traders, or merchants, or cargo ships, or whatever. The triangles are fighters, and lines underneath them represent what kind of class fighter they are. 2 lines represent their heavy fighters. And as you saw earlier, they were just normal triangles, they're scout ships. If they don't have any lines, then they're scout ships. And there's some up here on the top of the display. And there's a line under that one saying it's a standard fighter. Scouts are obviously fast, but lack firepower, and heavy fighters are heavy and with loads of firepower, and vice versa. There are many different classes of ships in this game. There's M1, M2, M3, M4, all the way to M7. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna go now. Because I told you about a pirate galleon. That's a pirate galleon. Unfortunately, my ship is nowhere near the same size as that, and that's not good at all. It's quite crazy. Yeah, I've got an auto turret on the side of my ship, but that's gonna do nothing. So yeah, we'll have a nice view of combat. But while that thing is still shooting me, I don't want to die in this video, that would just be embarrassing. At the bottom of the display you can see my shields, and oh Jesus Christ, I'm getting in that fire thing which is going to eat my shields. Just gotta hope, try and avoid everything. I have a heavy fighter on my tail. Actually, I'm going to be a man and turn around and go into him and take him on. Right. And damn it, my accuracy is shocking. He's nearly dead, look. Oh, you're joking me. 1 second, I've got a Windows update. Anyway, sorry for that. But yeah, that is a pirate galleon. I don't know how pirates get galleons, but apparently they can.
Pirate.
They often contain a lot of fighters. That isn't a good example of a M2, I believe.
The Galleon carrier represents many years of secluded development and reverse
See if it tells
engineering
us.
by a
Let's just hope it doesn't
pirate
open fire on me.
Glassclaw
I'll try and
prototype.
take out some of its fighters. Oh, no, no, it's definitely opened fire on me. Luckily, its guns are not very fast. Fire some missiles at that. Oh god, it's got a fire thing. Jesus Christ. Oh, thank God. My shields are at 30%. Just casually fly through fire. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so I'm not very far in this game, as you can tell. But overall, it's really fun. It's just, it's not very fun when that apparently wants to come through the jump gate in your face. I take everything back about saying there's no pirates here.
Target is now in firing range.
Let's see if I can damage it. Fire a couple of missiles, that's it. When I say a couple, I mean a lot. Right. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, everything. Ah! Ah!
Alert. Missile closing.
This was a very bad idea. For saying that I didn't want to die, I'm doing a very good job of, you know, not feeling that. Oh god, I think my shield's gonna go down. In fact, it's a very good chance that my shields will go down. Oh, this is horrible. Ah, there goes my shields. Yeah. You guys are going to pretend that you didn't see that, and I am not a noob at this game, and I was trying to take on that Galleon just to show you an example of how powerful they are. That's my excuse. Yeah, you do die a lot in pirate space, and I got a bit cocky there, unfortunately, which is a bit stupid. As soon as I saw that thing, I should have gone way out of the way. Not, oh, I'm going to try and attack it, because I know for a fact that my little frigate thing will not even stand a chance against that Galleon. But anyway, back to trading now. I've shown you the basics of combat. When the game actually loads back to the main page. But yeah, traders obviously they're brilliant. They go out, do their own thing, they find the best deals, they sell products, and they obviously return the profits to you. They take it out of your money. They take it out of your CR as credits in order to buy things. So your money will constantly go down and up, but over the long term, your money will increase. You just got to give it a chance. But money gaining on this game is quite slow. But hell, I'm no expert at this game. I've been playing this for about a couple of days now, maybe a week, probably a week. But if you really like the look of this game, I would suggest before you jump straight into it that you read a guide when you get it, because at first this game can be a bit daunting and it's a bit confusing and it's complicated for, say, when you have no idea what to do. And don't be surprised within the first few hours of the games you have no idea what you're doing, you're just flying around. Because apparently that happens to a lot of people. I thought I was just being a retard, but apparently not. But the first thing you want to do is get a trading ship for yourself and start trading. The best to start off is Humble Pilot, personally. But while I'm showing you this, I'll try and would I have time to get back to my main sector? That is a question. Oh.
Docking granted.
These, obviously the green ones are my stations. And that's my Nova, my last fighter in my fleet. I did have a fleet of about 10 fighters. Unfortunately, there was a raid and they weren't particularly good. They were just they're making sure that tiny little stragglers would get destroyed. But yeah, they got eliminated by scouts, which is really quite embarrassing. But there are only busters and novas, so obviously, as you could see by the galaxy map, the map is absolutely huge.
Split fire.
There is so many sectors. And all these are, well, they're obviously different races. For example, the Argons, which are, and I've gone back to Terran territory, which is basically the Earth Defense Force. But anyway, let's try and go back to where I was originally going. The Argons are basically humans, probably colonized other planets, etc. And this is probably the safest area in the game at the start. I have noticed that enemies do get harder as you go along. Bigger ships start appearing. Like when I first started flying around, I did not see any pirate galleons, and then all of a sudden, boom, they just come out. First encounter with one was quite lucky. I was in a very protected sector, so it didn't die, but it fled. It took a beating, that's for sure. But I cannot stand toe on toe with one of them. Ooh, an instructor, economist. So yeah, basically you have to buy software for all these ships. If I try and show you,
Mercury is the latest addition to the Argon
install ship extensions. Obviously, so Trade Command Software MK3 is pretty expensive early on, but it's very, very good for making money. Because at first, when you have the first Trade Command software, it's pretty pathetic, because you can either trade and tell them to buy and sell stuff individually, and what's happening? More pirates? No. Why did that noise normally indicates that you're going into battle, but oh, that was just someone fired a missile for some reason. Probably some crap going off in the trading lines. But yeah, what was I on about before I went off? Oh yeah, and you have to make them individually buy and sell stuff, and you can't repeat it at first, which is really annoying. But after a while, they get to do a thing called Sector Trader and Universe Trader, where they just trade indefinitely without you telling them what to do at all, and the only time they'll ever talk to you is if they're under attack, which is quite nice. It's quite a handy feature, so you can let them do what they want, and that's basically what all my traders are doing, apart from others which I've used for a downloaded script, which are basically catering for my stations, making sure they've got all the latest materials and they keep producing. Anyway, I believe I'm running out of time. If I've inspired you to play this game, go ahead and buy it. I would highly recommend it. I've put a good lot of hours into this game and I've only had it for a week or so. So I like it so much so that I've obviously made a video about it, which is quite recently, quite rare. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if asking me any questions, or you have any queries about the game or anything like that. Just generally, I'll see if I can answer them, and if I can't, I'm sure some other player who's a lot more experienced than me would be able to answer it. I possibly might make another video in the future when I get better and obviously get a better ship. As my ship's good for taking on fighters, but nothing really else. And obviously if you requested, I'll make another video, and I think that's all I have for you today. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like me, subscribe. If you don't, just post hate on my comments. I really don't care. And I'll see you next time I make a video.